Okay, guys, since Series is tonight, I wanted to count down my top 10 favorite Survivor Series matches of all time. Now, I have not seen every single one, but there are going to be some matches that a lot of people might love that I haven't seen, or like I said, I have not seen every single Survivor Series match, and I actually haven't watched the brand supremacy thing. Kind of killed it for me. It became so repetitive because, to be honest, all of it's under the same company. So the Raw vs. SmackDown thing, at first it was cool, but then it became so repetitive and annoying. But here are my top 10. Okay, starting with number 10, CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio, 2011, for the WWE Championship. I feel like this match is very overlooked and forgotten about. And this started CM Punk's reign, and is probably one of his best matches, not only of his career, but of his longest running WWE Championship reign of the past century. So, yes, number 10 is CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship at 2011 Survivor Series. Number 9, I'm probably going to have to go with Adam Cole and Pete Dunne NXT Championship 2019 Survivor Series. This took place this was shortly after the Saudi Arabia show, and some of the superstars got tracked overseas, so they were unable to travel because of the circumstances. So this is when NXT got involved, and this was probably one of the best things, probably one of the only times I actually cared about the brand supremacy thing, because the matches on this show were pretty damn good. And Adam Cole and Pete Dunne freaking tore the house down. They had really great chemistry together, and this was one of my favorite matches on the card. But yeah, Adam Cole, Pete Dunne, number 9. Number 8, another match that was also involving NXT on the Survivor Series card the same year. AJ Styles, Pete Dunne, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Roderick Strong for number 8. And this was Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke, Intercontinental United States champion versus North American. I can't remember I believe AJ was the U.S. champion and Shinsuke was Intercontinental, and and Roger Strong was the North American Championship. Now, I'm so glad that they added Roderick Strong to this match, because their previous outings, Shinsuke and AJ Styles, were not good. Everyone thought that their WrestleMania Dream match was going to be as good, or if better, than the Wrestle Kingdom match. And it was not that at all. And their following matches after that weren't as good either. So adding an extra element to this match, Roderick Strong, made the match a whole lot more fun and better, because we as fans did not want to see this match drag on as badly as their previous outings did. And that might not be on AJ and Shinsuke, but their previous matches were duds together, and adding Roderick Strong just cemented that extra element to the match that we all needed. Number 7, I'm going with 2003 match, and that's Team Austin versus Team Bischoff. Now, This is a very instant classic match, probably an unforgettable match in my opinion. And the rule was, if Austin lost, he'd lose his job as co-GM, and if he won, he got to, whip ass whenever he wanted without consequences. And just to see the final outing of this match of Shawn struggling to survive, and he couldn't because Evolution interfered. I mean, the maybe like the final like 10 minutes or so of this match, when Shawn gets involved, it's great storytelling in its finest. So I suggest a lot of you go back and watch this match. It is really, really good. Next, number 6, I believe. Yes, number 6, I would say Team Alliance versus Team WWF, which is 2001. And a lot of people, the WCW versus WWE Dream thing didn't turn out the way fans wanted it to. And I mean, we got a few good moments out of it, but overall it was a disappointment. But this match is what ended it all, and it needed to be ended. And what a way to go out. It was, I enjoyed the pre-match promo, and the crowd was hot throughout the entire match, and the chaos in the last 20 minutes or so with, Jericho turning on Rock and Angle costing the Alliance the match. I mean, it was just hectic throughout. It was just a non-stop chaotic match. And I think everyone should go back and rewatch it. It's really fun. It's probably one of the only good moments that we got from the Alliance angle. But yeah, number 6, I'm gonna go WWF versus Alliance. Number 5, I'm going to have to go. This one's a toughie, but I'm gonna have to go 96, and that's Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Bret was just off coming back from, filming a bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And Austin, who reverted from being the ringmaster to Stone Cold, he was rising up in the ranks. And this was a number 1 contender match for the WWE Championship. And I'll talk about that match, which is later on the card. I'll talk about that match later. But Bret got the best match out of everyone. And I feel like this match is overlooked because they had one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time and one of the best matches of their career, the submission match at WrestleMania 13 a few months later. But this match definitely gets overlooked and is probably one of the best Survivor Series matches ever. So I suggest you give this one a try, because Bret Hart is probably one of the best performers at Survivor Series. Next, number 4. Yes, number 4. I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels and Sid. 96. Another really good match on the card. 96 was a very memorable Survivor Series, especially with The Rock debuting and everything. But Shawn is another one that can get great matches out of everyone, and Sid definitely had his best matches with Shawn, and he went on to have a great one with Bret the following month. But Shawn made Sid look like $1 million in this match, and they booed the hell out of Shawn, but you can't deny Shawn's ability. And this was one of my favorite matches of Shawn's career and just Survivor Series overall, just the concept. Next, number 3, I'm gonna have to excuse me, you guys. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go Bret and Shawn 92. This one also gets overlooked because of the screw job, but number 3, Bret and Shawn. This was when, you know, Bret was breaking out into the main event scene and they were testing waters with Shawn as a solo. Shawn still had a few years to catch up with Bret, of course, but I feel like this was a test to show, like, hey, these guys, they got something going. Like, they are kind of like peanut butter and jelly together. They just go really well, and this match was really great and fun. So, yeah, Bret and Shawn, number 3, Survivor Series 92. Number 2, the next one, another 92 Survivor Series match, which is the tag match. The star-studded tag match between 4 Hall of Famers. Razor Ramon teaming with the Nature Boy Ric Flair against Randy Savage and what was supposed to be Ultimate Warrior, but ended up being Mr. Perfect. You know, Ultimate Warrior got into some, let's just say he went on administrative leave. And, you know, because of this, they had to make a change at the last minute. And that's when Mr. Perfect came in. And, excuse me, and the commentary on Bobby Heenan being angry that Mr. Perfect betrayed him and Ric Flair is just really fun. And this is a great match, but with a bad ending. I'm not a big fan of the ending itself. The reaction of the crowd, the chemistry all 4 of these guys had together is really good. Excuse me. But this match overall is great. I'm not a big fan of the ending because I'm just not a fan of DQ endings or count-out endings or anything like that. But I do go back and watch this match a lot, especially when Survivor Series is coming around. And finally, my number 1 favorite Survivor Series match of all time is 95 Survivor Series, WWE Championship, Diesel defending against Bret Hart. These two had instant chemistry together. They had the best matches together. Like I said, Bret brings out the best in everyone. I mean, they don't call him the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be for nothing. And he brought out this night. He showed why he belonged in the main event scene. I mean, in Kevin, well, Diesel, whatever you want to call him, always showed he was able to hang with the likes of Bret, Shawn, and this match was no different because, you know, the story with Bret working on Diesel's leg, and this was the first spot that they did, first time they did a table spot, and it was really shocking because no one ever seen anything like that before, and now we're just seeing it almost all the time. But this match is phenomenal. I love it. I actually might go back and watch it right now probably, but yes, that's my top 10 favorite Survivor Series matches of all time. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.